as well, and they were on the Golgari mid-range deck there also.
Do you realize you just called it Golgari Wars?
Did I really? Oops. I meant to say Gouda Wars. My bad.
Gouda, Golgari. What's the difference?
Oh, if it was just a tournament of nothing but Golgari, oh, I would love that.
So don't we just call it Gouda Gari?
Gouda Gari. All right. So seeing this opener, Edgeland Keeper, Snakeskin Veil.
I wonder what does that new land do? I actually have not got a chance to read that again. Hall of Oracles. It adds a mana of any color, and then what?
Which card are you talking about? Hall of Oracles?
Yep. It's in Legion MTG's hand.
Hall of Oracles. You tap it, add a +1/+1 counter on target creature, activate only as a sorcery, and only if you can cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn. That's interesting.
And it can tap for any color?
It taps for you tap 1 into it to make any color.
Okay. That's a pretty decent land.
Yeah, I haven't seen it see play anywhere really though until now. It's a 1-of in their deck. It's from Strixhaven.
It's interesting to see the control player not take the Great Henge there, to be honest.
Yes. And Clothis just seems like it's gonna be a good option here as well. Now in this Gruul list, there's Jasper Sentinel in here too, and Magna Brazen Nala.
So it's interesting to see what types of different decisions opponents can make that influence what cards I think they have in their hand, and I think that's one of the things that I love doing is trying to guess which cards the opponent has in their hand based on the decisions that they made. So we saw that Duress was on Snakeskin Veil, and they left the Great Henge in the hand. Okay, this could mean a couple things, but I'm going to say the thing that I think it means. I think it means that Mertcan on the other side, the Jund control player, has answers to every creature and wants Legion MTG to never be able to play the Great Henge in the first place. So that's how you know that Mertcan is just it has like a ton of removal in hand, and just never wants Legion to be able to cast the Great Henge. So I like how different decisions like that from your opponent can really influence things that really influence what you do on your turn and kind of figure out what your opponent might have in hand. The other thing is they might just have 2 Duresses.
True, that could be it as well. Oh, there was. There was. Okay, I didn't see that at first. But seeing this Clothis on the field is definitely going to help as well, because there's not really any answers for it in Golgari unless if it's turned into a creature, and then you just put a whole bunch of like minus abilities or stuff on it.
What's cool here is I think we're hard casting Embercleave.
Main phase.
Yup.
That mana, it leaves your first main phase, right? When you switch phases, I believe.
Yes, it won't go into your combat.
Ooh, all right. So
see, it looks like, yeah. Go ahead.
I believe Mertcan is going to be taking this match, seeing how this is going. And this
Unless Mertcan has only lands, and Legion MTG draws a lot of non-lands.
With that Citizen Champion again big, I don't think there's a chance. I do believe or a slim chance for Legion.
If there was a chance, Bone Crusher Giant is one thing that could give you the chance. So now all we really need is for Mertcan to have only lands in hand, and Legion MTG to top deck another Embercleave. Wow, I haven't seen that card played since Theros came out.
Yeah, I haven't seen it see play since Limited. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Mertcan actually play when they played in the subscriber edition of Gouda Wars last week. they played the same exact deck against me, and I was playing Golgari Adventures. I was just playing just to have fun and play, and stomped they stomped me really good. Like in game 3, we had like really good games, but that turned out to be their deck turned out to be the better Golgari deck. And
Wow.
that deck actually saw play in some other tournaments as well recently and did decently well. From my understanding, it seems like it's a tournament deck, not really a ladder deck.
So did Mertcan call their deck Jund mid range? I haven't seen red yet.
No, 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 no. That one is Golgari mid range.
Okay. Wow, just enchantment tribal also. That's so cool.
Yes, like it synergizes really well, especially with like Citizen Champion, Hateful Eidolon, uh, Ephemia, like all 3 of those creatures. And we see the concession from on the
Wow.
Gruul side.
That was brutal. That was broken. I felt like that was just I don't know. I want to play that deck too.
It is pretty interesting, pretty cool. I've seen that, like just like kind of like Enchantress esque kind of a deck in standard.